It's episode 100 and we have one game left to play in the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich at home. Sadly, we can't win the league, but second place is still up for grabs. Let's get into this. So then guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Revival, episode 100. We're finally into triple figures and it is a big game today. Sadly, as I've already said in the intro, we can no longer catch Bayern in the league. They won their game after last episode, and I've also played another game since because of the fact that the league title was now out of reach. But even so, second place is still up for grabs. There's still a lot to play for, a lot of prize money especially. So we are going to be playing Bayern today. We will also be discussing plans for next season and future seasons in terms of the series as a whole. Before we do get going into today's video though guys, if you missed the last two matches where we took on against Augsburg and Schalke, there'll be a link right above you. Go back and see exactly how we got on in those games. And of course guys, if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you do want to see any more of my content such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now, to get straight into this video today, just that one match. I'll run through how we got on in the game off screen, which was against Bayer Leverkusen away from home. It was a pretty decent result. We created a lot of chances. There was a lot of good performances in this game, and we won it 1-0 away at a very tough Leverkusen side. As I said a minute ago, didn't really mean anything the game itself because we could no longer catch Bayern. But it was still a good performance nonetheless. It means as well we've got on 5 games in a row having won them, which is fantastic stuff considering this season has been the story of inconsistency. It is good we've finally found some consistent form and hope we can carry that on into next season. The goal scorer in the game was Matthias Firmich. It was very, very good from him. There is the table. You can see the reason we have just lost the league this year. Too many draws, 11 so far this season. Could be 12 if we get one here with Bayern Munich. It's quite ridiculous. We've got the lowest amount of losses in the league this season. 3, one more less than Bayern Munich, and of course still one game to play. But unfortunately, we are just slipping up too many times. If say we converted, say 4, 5 of those draws, we scored an extra goal in those games or conceded the goal less, we could well have been champions once again this season. If we were to beat Bayern Munich today, we would actually have more points than the points total we got in the first time we actually won the Bundesliga 2 seasons ago. I think we got 69 points that year. And if we win today, we'll be on 71. So it's a little bit disappointing, really. Bayern has had a really good season, and we have just slipped up too many times. But let's get into this game itself. And this is how we're going to be lining up. Misic is in there. Nico Williams comes in at right back. This could be possibly his last game at the club. There's been talk of other clubs coming in for him, so I'm not necessarily against that. Arau is our right-sided defender. Jamie Lawrence comes back in from another injury that he suffered. This will be his final game for the club. He will be returning back to Bayern Munich. Just too many injuries this season. It's been very frustrating with him. Jamal Lewis in at left-back, who I think has become our first-choice left-back now. There's a lot of talk of Hector Franco going in the summer. He only has a year left on his deal, so could possibly be on the way out. Liuzio and Mbom at DM. Montel in the advanced playmaker role. Firmich and Sousa in attacking midfield. Sousa making his first start in what is about 2 months. He is finally back fit. And Chimpitaz starting up front. 36 goals the man is on. He's scored 30 in 32 league games. It's a very good season for Fernando. His best season so far in a Kaiserslautern shirt. Let's get into this game. Final match of the season. Bayern Munich. Hopefully get a good result. Just to let you guys know as well, there will be no video out on Monday. I'm away this weekend, and because it being the transfer window, I don't want to rush it and then try and get a video out. I want to obviously, of course, take my time. So there'll be no video after this until Wednesday, and then that will, of course, be a transfer special running through all of our transfer business. But just so you are all aware, do not expect a video out on Monday. I'm going to say to the lads, I know a lot of you would be keen to avenge what happened last time. We did lose to Bayern when we faced them away from home in the league. So hopefully we can get a better result today. Now, of course, with the game, doesn't really matter what happens. We're guaranteed top 3. We've already got Champions League football. If we get a draw, we'll definitely be top 2. But of course, would rather get a win if we can get one. But for next season, I've already figured out 2 positions which I'm very much wanting to improve. That is right back and probably defensive midfield alongside Liuzio. So they're going to be 2 key areas we can look to improve on. The likelihood we'll go in for another attacking midfielder as well. Cosme, there's still talk of him leaving. I've already found 2 or 3 very good players who could easily come in. One of them being Bruno Fernandes. And as I'm just saying this, we've already scored. 27 minutes, Chimpitas takes the lead with a goal there, heads it into the bottom left-hand corner. We go 1-0 up in this game. Really, really good stuff indeed. And that's his 31st league goal. I think if he gets 2 more, he will have 33 goals in 33 games. We'll have to score a hat-trick today. But what a lovely start to this match. Wasn't even really commentating on it, but we get the goal anyway. Come on, lads. Really good stuff. When we get out of this game, I will have a look at the squad overview and we'll run through exactly all the areas I do want to improve upon and so on. But I say attack midfield is probably going to be one that does get strengthened come next season. We've got a highlight here, 43 minutes played. Come on, boys, don't concede. One thing, though, that this season has definitely shown to me is I really like this tactic. When we first went to it, wasn't sure. We swapped up that central midfield role to be a advanced playmaker role. We tweaked the attacking midfielder roles as well. And it's really clicked since those changes have been made. I'm really excited for next season. I do think we're in a really good position going forward. I most certainly do. And as I said earlier on, I'm going to kind of just... Oh, hang on, Chimpitas. Chance for a second, surely... He's got it. He's got 2 today. He's 1 away from 33 goals. If he scores 4, which I don't think is going to happen, he'll have more goals than games played in the Bundesliga, which will be ridiculous for a 21 years old striker. It most certainly will be. He is such a special talent. It's dreadful defending by Nanzu there. Awful. It's a great little competent finish from Chimpitas. Kept his composure. Really good stuff indeed. And currently we are definitely taking 2nd place in the Bundesliga. Don't get complacent, lads. Most of them do agree. Say to midfielders, there's a lot more to come from them. Say to defenders, the same as well. Everyone's looking up for it. Fantastic first half. More the same, please, in this second. Of course, Bayern don't care. They've already won the league. Literally doesn't matter for them. But very good stuff indeed. A highlight already. 53 minutes played. Come on. Can we see that hat-trick for Chimpitas? It's played in. It's headed away. Tagsef, our former player, of course, playing for Bayern Munich. I forgot we'll be seeing him in the team today. He is lining up for them today. Sousa on the ball. Jamal Lewis. Inside Lewis again. Sousa. Come on, Simao. Is it in? It is! It's gone over the line. Samuel Sousa gets his first goal since returning from injury. Really good to see. I'm hoping next season he can stay fit a lot more often because when he's in the team, he's a very, very special player, is Samuel Sousa. So hopefully we can get him playing more consistently next season. He missed something like, I want to say 20% of the season through injury. I had a look on the whole medical centre and it was around 22% he's missed due to injury problems. So hopefully we can see him be in the team a lot more next season. We're going to make some substitutions. We're 3-0 up. It's dead and buried at this point. I'm going to get Sousa off. I don't want him to get any more of an aggravated injury, so I get Cosme on. I'm also going to sub Montel off as well. I'm going to bring on, you might feel an absolute madman thing, it's Zielinski into the advanced playmaker role. He can play the role quite well. His passing's not fantastic, but I'm going to bring him on in that position and see how he gets on. Say to the lads, have faith in them. They both look up for it. We're 3-0 up anyway. I mean, come on, lads. If we screw this up, we're absolute morons. As I'm saying this, Tagsef has a free kick. He plays it to Danny Olmo. Olmo who hits it, and it goes over the bar. Now, I'll quickly just run through kind of plans for next season, the season after. I'm intending to do 2 more seasons of the Kaiserslautern save. I think within 2 seasons we can probably win the Champions League. If within that time we still haven't, we may go for a third. It will of course be down to you guys if we do that or not. But I'm hoping 2 seasons to have won the Champions League, the German Cup and another Bundesliga by that point. I mean, we could all end up winning it all next season, quite possibly. I don't think we will have yet. I think we'll be very close. I can see us reaching a semi-final next season. But I think we'll definitely be doing 2 more seasons of this save. And after that, depending, of course, whenever that finishes, we'll then go on to another series. Or maybe we'll go on to FM22 if it's close enough. I highly doubt it. I don't think that'll be till October time. But, Zielinski, nearly a very good pass there. But, yeah, definitely 2 more seasons of the Kaiserslautern save. Jamie Lawrence here on the ball. Cosme, nice little flick on to Firmek. Chimpitas, he gets the hat-trick. 33 league goals in 33 league games. A hat-trick against Bayern Munich. Fantastic play by Chimpitas. What a season that man has had. I'm going to make our final change. Liuzzi, I'm going to sub off for Bierlich because I don't want Liuzzi getting booked. If he does, he misses the first game of next season. So we'll sub him off. Not going to risk that. But what a phenomenal season that youngster has had. If he doesn't get Bundesliga Player of the Season, I'll be astonished, because I think he has the highest rating of any player, like average rating of the course of the season. He certainly deserves it. What a game. Where have these performances been at the beginning stage of this season is all I can say, where we were struggling for form. If we'd played at this all season, we would have walked the league, probably walked the German Cup, maybe even the Champions League. But sadly, it wasn't to be. Still, fantastic performance. Really, really well done to the lads. They all look over the moon about it. Couldn't have asked for any more really from the boys in that final match of the season. Phenomenal stuff. It most definitely was. Let's go and look at the Bundesliga just quickly. So you can see Chimpitaz there finishes top goal scorer, highest average rating, most player of the matches. Phenomenal season from that man indeed. And if we look at his history on here, 33 games played, 33 goals. He even got 5 assists as well, so 38 goal contributions. Phenomenal year from the youngster. It most definitely is. You can actually see his information so on here, how good he is becoming. All of the consistent up arrows. He's now 4.5 star rated player. We have him for another 4 years minimum. He's just signed a new deal. He's a very special player indeed. He most definitely is. Misic as well, very unluckily, gets level for most clean sheets. Was one off of getting that title, but sadly doesn't quite manage it. But still, despite the fact we didn't win the league, it's been a very decent season, at least domestically in the league. Not so much in the German Cup. But it's not too bad. You guys, of course, have to let me know in the comments your thoughts on how this season's gone, expectations for next season, that type of stuff. If we go to our squad, though, I'll just show you it, just so you can see, if I, of course, set it all so you can see it all in order. Of course, that's the squad we've just used. You can see some of the good abilities coming from some of our players. Lots of potential from a lot of our players as well. So the sky really is the limit from a lot of these players. In terms of who played the most games for us this season, Chimpitaz and Misic, probably not a real surprise. In terms of average rating, Chimpitaz is up there. Goka Morale, who he's been really good since he's arrived. 19 games, 2 goals, 1 assist, 7.23 at 20 years of age. He's always improving as well, always having good training ratings. He is a very exciting player. I think we've got a real talent on hands. Yes, we paid a lot of money, £49 million for him, but he is making the most of that. He most certainly is. Firmic, another good season from him. He's only 20. He's still going to get better. Leno had a decent time, but he's retiring, so he won't be staying with us. Misic, very good year from in goal. 7.16 average rating. That's very good for a keeper. Williams had a decent season, as did Jonathan Tah, who, of course, is joining us on a permanent deal. And Simel Sousa. All very, very good years. In terms of goals, of course, Chimpitaz is top of that list. 39 goals in 45 appearances in all competitions. Sousa is then second, 12 in 41, which from attack midfield mainly isn't bad. And considering the injury problems he's had, certainly is not that bad at all. Firmic also with 12 goals in 42, so a good season for him. Again, from attacking midfield, so very happy with that. And afterwards, it then drops right down to 4. And that's kind of the issue, really. If Chimpitaz, Sousa or Firmic isn't scoring, goals aren't really coming from other areas. So I'm hoping to get more assistance in the team, better backup strikers. It's likely both Edouard and Pellegrini will be going next season. I've already got Joshua Zirkzee, the former Bayern Munich player, joining us on a free transfer. So hopefully he can help in the goals area. In terms of assists, this was a bit of a weird one, really. Chimpitaz had the most assists, and it's Cosme with 8, Williams with 8, Sousa with 7. So there's a lot of assists coming from all different areas of the pitch, which I'm pretty happy with. But I think we just need to see a bit more consistency. Now Tagsev's gone, that kind of consistent assister is now out of the team. So maybe something for me to look to sort out. But that's kind of our roundup, really, for the players. As I said already, DM definitely, right back definitely, possibly another left back if Franco goes. And then I'm probably going to look at an attacking midfielder or central midfielder. Bruno Fernandes being my pick of the list at 33. He's still phenomenally good at this point. Physically still very, very good too. So possibly we'll see him in a Kaiserslautern shirt come next season. But guys, that right there brings this episode to a close. And as a result brings this season to a close. Episode 100. We've made it this far into the series. There's still a lot to go, still 2 competitions for us to win, the Cup and the Champions League, and I want both won before we see this save come to a close. Hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed this video today. If you have done, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. If you have any ideas for players we should ship out or players we should bring in or particular areas we should strengthen, let me know down in the comments. And of course, guys, if you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Dead Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.